Hello, Ruth. How are you?
Good.
All right, let's break this down, why don't we? Now, we're going to start with the butterfly. And I've already seen the video, so I can tell you right off the bat, you've got a beautiful butterfly. A nice streamline, by the way, to start this thing off. That should be a theme throughout. All of your walls should be accompanied by a streamline that looks exactly like this.
Okay.
I don't know if the next 7 or 8 turns that you're going to do here in a moment are going to have that beautiful of a streamline, but just remember, that looks great. I like the way you're pushing off level. We've seen a lot of swimmers here today that, you know, they push off like this and they come up, or they go right to the surface. They have all sorts of odd directions when they first push off. But I like the way you get your body in that horizontal position and on your way. Okay, so as we take a look at the butterfly, hips are coming up. We want to see those hips come out of the water. It looks like they're hitting the surface. Are they coming out a little bit? Yes, they are. Just always be aware of those hips trying to get out of the water. And you can see right there, maybe you can try to get another inch or two out if you can. Your kick looks pretty good. I don't see your feet separating anywhere. There maybe is a few spots in there where they get a little bit loose on you. You just make sure you kick with authority and keep those feet together. But overall, and you're pressing your chest down, which is most important. And all of those undulation drills that we do in the diving well, where you, boom, you get in that position right there. That is what every coach wants to see. We want to see your arms extended, okay? Just like number 11, we want to see the hips out, which on this first stroke off the wall, you are out. And of course, we want to see the chest pressing. So you've got all the magic components here that coaches are looking for when we're working with you on a beautiful butterfly. So let's keep it up. There is one thing, though, that if I were to film you above water, sometimes these arms, when they recover, they sweep a little high. You know, we've talked about this before. Try to keep your arms as low as you can when they're recovering across the surface, back into that number 11 position there, okay? Something we can't see with the underwater camera. All right, let's go into backstroke. So watch it here for a moment. Good streamline. I know we're in a diving well, but make sure you're getting at least, 4 to 6 kicks off your walls. You just don't have a lot of room to kick here in the well. One thing I notice here is that the position of your body, you can see you're sinking a little bit. Mm-hmm. See that? And it looks like those hips are a little low. We want to push those hips up, okay? Mm-hmm. And you can also think about trying to get the water right around your cheekbone, right at the edge of the goggles. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that helps. And you can also focus on your shoulder blades. You know, the bones here in the front of your neck, or in the back behind you, as well as your collarbone. You got your shoulder blades and your collarbone. And just feel like you're widening those out. Okay, widen them out, open them up, and lay back in that water, like you're out for a Sunday stroll, and push those hips up. Now, also your kick. You see that left knee right there? Mm-hmm. See that? Way too big. This angle is also contributing to your hips sinking. So let's push the hips up, and let's have your left kick look a little more like your right kick. See the knee bend on your right leg over there? The far leg? Here, let's bring it around. All right, this leg closest to us, even that's a little bit too much of a bend, but not as much as your left. Your left one is way out there, especially on that one spot that I stopped right there. See that? So we want to lower those knees down a little bit. Okay? In fact, when you kick correctly, after you have a knee bend that much, swimmers usually tell us that they feel like they're kicking their legs straight. And it may feel like that. They're not really going to be straight, but in your mind, when you start to get those knees down, they might feel more straight than they are now. Okay? So let's work on those knees. Good body roll. Head looks to be nice and straight. Excellent job to finish out. Now let's go to breaststroke, which you've been very, very good at your improvements on breaststroke this last year. Another good streamline. Hey, we don't see a dolphin kick, though. Where's that dolphin kick? The rule book says you got a free one. Let's add one in there, okay?
Okay.
All right. That'll give you another second drop on your swim. Okay, good kick. Body position, a little bit, not as much as what we see from some swimmers, a little bit of an angle here, okay? One of the things you can do is after you strike the gutter, you want to strike straight. You don't want to aim your hands down at any point. But let's get those eyes down inside your inside the shoulder socket. You see right here where you have your head sticking up a little bit? At least until you get a little older and your breaststroke fully forms into what stroke it's going to ultimately be. For right now, it's good habit when you're young to just get that head down, have those eyes looking down, And that number 11, okay, will maybe raise those legs up a little bit, and overall your body will maybe reposition itself a little bit better, okay? Also, you can press your chest down a little bit. We do that undulate drill in breaststroke, which is going to help you. Now, you got to finish your kick a little bit. You've got a good kick, like I said, but I don't know if you're kicking with authority at the end here. See that? You're not kicking with authority at the end. You've got a lot more to go there, and you can squeeze out a little bit more water with those ankles. Now, freestyle. Well, what's the one stroke we're always yelling at you about? And that's right, freestyle. And you know what? You've got so many things going on here that's beautiful. First of all, the catch. I love the way your elbow's up and you're just about ready to grab that water. Okay? Bam. And you got it right here too. Look at that. I love the way you got that elbow up. A lot of the swimmers that we've been seeing in these videos, their elbows are dropping here. Yours isn't. You're catching the water. You see that? When you catch the water, this little pause right here, you've got all this pressure going on underneath your wrist and your forearm, and it's all working in your favor, okay? But what we don't like, let's go ahead and watch it here in full speed for a minute, is your kick. It's not continuous, and the timing of your arms. You're not waiting for that recovery arm to get around. And look at your head as a result. What's your head doing there? It's just not just looking up, but it's like moving all over the place here. Let's look at it in slow motion. Okay, that's your breath. So you're not even breathing here. You're just sort of turning that head all over the place. You see it? Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's go back and look at it again. See that? Your head is just all over the place. Okay? So we want the timing of your arms. And I think we've explained this to you enough times to where we want that balance arm to extend out there and kind of hold its position as it's catching the water a little longer. You know, even if it's catching water, until the other arm, the recovery arm, gets all the way out to here. All right? It feels a little bit like catch-up stroke, but it's not catch-up. But it's, you know, it's going to really improve the timing of your arms. And then, of course, your kick. It's going to also allow you to add more kicks. You see how you got jello legs here? In fact, I think you even have your leg crossing. Look at that. You have your legs crossing over. Okay? See that? Yeah. Okay, so timing of the arms, the continuous kick, and, of course, your head position. All right. Has this been helpful for you?